Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Great Pitch Contest. I'm very excited to open this conference because actually, the main opening will be at 10:20, but we have no time to waste because there's 100 startups to see, not only today, but today and tomorrow. So in a minute, I'll be joined by our judges. So let's see if we can connect here. Okay, I think it is working. So perfect. So we have here Gavin Byrne from Salesforce, Christian Boas, an angel investor, Kyle Young from SOSV, and John Sharp from Hutcher Plus. And soon we will be joined by our first startup to start because, as I said, we've got no time to waste because there's this competition is also very dynamic. So just letting you know that every startup will have 3 minutes to pitch and then 4 minutes to answer questions of our judges that I just introduced. So can we add our first startup? Okay, I can see that Gabor is here. Perfect. So we are waiting for your screen, and I'm also preparing a clock for you. Okay. Are you sharing your screen with us? All right, we can see it if you just go full screen. Actually, I cannot hear you. I'm not sure if we can hear Gabor. No? So we started off with some technical difficulties, but this is normal. We are online, and sometimes that happens. All right. I think that we are back and we are ready. Gabor, can you hear us? Perfect. Okay, so now I'm setting the clock to 3 minutes. If you could please share your presentation. And yes, just go to PowerPoint, please, because we can see your screen now. All right. It keeps getting back to the StreamYard. If you can please keep it on the PowerPoint. Okay, perfect. So start now. You've got 3 minutes.
Okay, then we can start, I guess.
Yes, I already started the clock. You've got 3 minutes to pitch.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gabor from Agora Solutions, and thank you for being here. I'm sure that everybody has purchased or sold a property before, but have you ever felt that your real estate agent doesn't have enough time for you, or you have to wait even days to have your property available online? Well, it's not because the agent doesn't work well. In most cases, it's because they have to spend almost 40% of their workday on the necessary back office administration, like creating marketing campaigns, uploading ads, registering clients. And it means at least 3 hours per day, which is taken from you as a customer. As a former real estate agent, I used to spend on average 6 hours per day on field without having a proper access to our management system on my mobile. So I had to write down everything on paper. I had to type in later in the office. But most of the agencies couldn't even afford to have any kind of system at all until now. In most cases, they simply use pen and paper, simple Excel sheets or offline databases, which is very ineffective. And on the second hand, very unprofessional because there is a high chance for mistakes. So that's why we created a smart and mobile-based property and client management system for real estate agencies that they can use on the go. They can do the administration on the field with it and cut the administration time by 65% with it. our mission is to make the whole segment completely paperless, for example, with digital signature, to make every offline and manual task behind. With Agora, agents have a cloud-based software available on their mobile 24/7 from anywhere. They can see each other's portfolio to enhance cross-sales. They can upload ads, properties on the field, and they can register clients on the go. So it's completely mobile. And furthermore, with this, we can save the wage of the hired office administrator as well, because agents can do the administration on the go. We decided to implement a scalable pay-per-use model to make available for small agencies with smaller budgets as well. It means we charge €1 per property per month from our users. And according to our research, the average portfolio size of the companies is 47 in the segment. On this graph, you can see our competitors worldwide. All of them have a pricing model of limited packages for a fixed monthly fee. They cannot be used on the go. They don't support on-field processes and digital processes. So these are our main USPs. We are focusing on simplicity, usage on the go, and customization to ensure the fit for all types of customers. Currently, we have an open seed round, and at the bottom of the slide, you can see the current structure of the main expenses by category and the planned outcomes from the investment. And this is our team. And as you can see, we have the key competencies internally in the team. So we have 2 internal developers with more than 10 years experience together. Laszlo is the CEO of the company, and he is responsible for the business development. And I am the real estate expert in the team. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. And if you're interested, please contact me.
Thank you, Gabor. We are actually already in the Q&A session. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. So are there any questions from our judges? Who'd like to start?
Can I ask something?
Yeah,
sure.
Yes. Hi, Gabor. Thanks for the presentation. I wanted to ask, there's a few big real estate chains, like in Germany, Engel and Völkers. Do you have a strategy of how to approach maybe big companies that they could maybe have a white label solution of you up, because they have many agents, maybe globally or Europe-wide? Do you have anything there? Because I think you seem to focus on smaller real estate companies, or am I mistaken?
Yes, our main focus is on the smaller companies because they don't have any solution at all. The bigger ones can afford to have a developed system already, but according to our experience, they are not usable on the go. So they don't have a proper mobile application for that. So these are available only on computer. So based on the experiences that we collect with smaller agencies, we can approach to the bigger ones later.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Gabor. Thanks for your presentation. Well done. I can clearly see you've been through the problem and you've been in the industry. One question that popped to mind was, what's stopping somebody else doing the same as what you're doing?
Actually, there are many competitors in the segment, but none of them have mobile-based with these functions so far. So they can reach their system from their mobile, but they didn't do for example, the paperless processes or something like that. So it's quite innovative, and according to our feedbacks with real estate agents, it's quite needed in the segment. Actually, we want to make quick branding for that place, and we want to make our name famous before everybody jumps in with these functions as well. So that's why we starting at the smaller companies and go to bigger ones.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
50 seconds to go. Would anyone else like to ask a question?
Yeah, hey, this is Chase from NEA. Can you talk a little bit about what the client onboarding process is like and how long that takes and what data is needed from them?
We make the application completely simple. So we tested it like we gave it to the real estate experts without any instructions, and watched that they are using it, and they could use it without any instructions. But yeah, we have a simple menu, and after that they have a few buttons to upload a property, register a client. So it's quite understandable. And but we are planning to have an onboarding with animations and videos how to have properly use.
Thank you so much. Time is up. So that was Gabor from Agora. So thank you very much for joining us. And to those watching on Hopin, I'm not sure if you're writing anything in the comment section, but I would like to encourage you to do so, to comment on what is happening. And now we will be joined by our next startup, Open Broker, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that everything is going to go according to the plan. And it will be Gonzalo. Gonzalo is with us. Perfection. Okay, so now we are waiting only for your screen.
All right. Let me see if I can get this done over here. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. Can you... All right. Hi, good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Yep. Probably.
Yes.
Great. So
we cannot see your screen yet. If you can share your presentation. Do you know how to do it? Okay, yeah, I can see something. All right. Yeah. Not a presentation yet, though. So we're still waiting for the presentation. Okay, I'm setting the clock to 3 minutes. Take it away.
Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. I am co-founder and CEO at Open Broker. I'm also the lead developer who had just coded this app from scratch. About 2 months ago was our first launch. And we cater to the need of real estate agents not being able to do their job accordingly, since most of the time the deals that they come across are shared between them. When a client wants a house and when a client has a house to offer, then 2 real estate agents need to meet in the middle and split a commission, the buying agent and the selling agent. Now, these 2 people don't have a lot of room to meet. So what they usually do is they'll find each other on social media or on real estate portals or on many other really unoptimized platforms. So we are not a business to consumer portal where you can upload a house and then you'll be seen by consumers. We're a B2B where you can actually only advertise houses if you're an agent to another agent, making ourselves a go-to place for agents to come and find houses for their own clients. So what this streamlines is that we're able to facilitate a 2.5% commission, which is the market standard around a launch market here in Marbella, Spain, where if you're able to sell or buy a property for your client worth, for example, 1 million euro, you usually keep a market standard of 25% on the deal. Traditionally, the way that this is being done right now is by uploading a property if you're an agent to hundreds of different portals. And this is extremely unoptimized, since you have to go and, as a buying agent, you have to go and crawl through all these places to buy a house, to find a house or any other property that fits your client's needs. With Open Broker, we are able to have a one go-to marketplace for the clients to tell the agents what they want, the agents to find whatever another agent has posted in there. And we have Open Broker be an API producer, a database sharer, holding hundreds of market data points for real estate agents to be able to tap into our database and showcase our properties as if they were the same. So for instance, Engel and Völkers being an agency down here in Marbella as well, what they do is they'll connect to our database and they'll be able to display all of the properties on our database onto their clients as if they were their own. Our test market for now is Marbella, Spain, and I chose this place because I just moved here from New York, and it's my hometown, and there's a really thriving real estate market. So for now, we have a bunch of new users that have joined. In the first month, we got 32 paying users. We're hitting about 3,000 euro a month in revenue, and we believe that the market here is really, really extensive. So with up to 1 million people here in summer, and with about 4,000 to 5,000 real estate brokers, we believe that we can charge a commission for about we believe we can charge a subscription of about 130 euro per month per agent. Our competition right now is charging upwards of 180 euro per month, but we are faster, better, more reliable, newer, and easier to use. We believe this is a hyper scalable business model where we can have about 5,000 to 6,000 clients by the end of the year. And we want to keep expanding since we have not found this MLS system to be available elsewhere. So our next markets are probably going to be a bit more of a national expansion, but then we're going to similar markets like Dubai, hitting New York as the next one, and hopefully we can hit 25 markets between 2025. We have a target of 250,000 customers at an average of 99 euro per month, and that's probably going to come up within the next couple of years. We want to ensure a steady growth. And by now, after official hard launch, we're netting a bit over these figures since this deck was written about a week ago, a bit over that, and we have since acquired about 800 euro more per month in revenue. So we have not done really any sales effort yet, but and by now it's just me, my brother, who is a real estate lawyer, and back-end developer. I am the full-time front-end developer, but I need to transition more into a sales, marketing, and CEO overall role. Not so much product manager, and therefore I believe we need about 500,000 euro in funding at least, and we're willing to sign a safe note of about 12 to 18% for someone who's willing to back our growth. The team, as said, is me, who I've started a couple companies in the past. Some of them have had great exits. Feel free to take a look at my LinkedIn. Most of the companies have been for New York. My brother, who I said is a young real estate professional who is sitting in a room behind me right now. We're at his office as we speak. And a freelance developer who has by now become like my second brother. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please do feel free to let me know.
Thank you. We are already in the Q&A, and we have a bit more than 1 minute left. Are there any questions for
Please.
Gonzalo from our judges?
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hi, Gonzalo. I used to live in the Costa Blanca, so I'm quite familiar with these, sharing deals between all the real estate agents.
Yes. You live there.
Yeah, sorry. And I have a friend who basically manually who works at a German bank, and he also advises customers on Spanish real estate in Germany. And does your platform also work cross-border, only within Spain at the moment?
Well, it actually works cross-border. It's just that we have not allowed for the location to be worldwide. So now we have only the neighborhoods in Costa del Sol. You would know the area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have about 2,000 locations, but it's just a click of a button. You can open that GPS map and have properties being uploaded from anywhere. It's just that we want to focus the growth to begin slow but sure from this test market over here.
Yeah, but if you're interested, I can do an introduction to the bank, because I think they'd be looking for this, because they're looking for manual introductions always to. They did a deal with Engel & Völkers manually, but if you can do it on a platform in one go, that would really open up, cross-border transactions. That would be interesting.
Yeah, of course. That
Thank
would be
you
fabulous.
very
We
much.
can integrate with that,
I'm sorry,
and,
Gonzalo, we have
forward.
to be fair to other startups.
very
The
much.
time is up. If you'd like to
Thank you.
continue the conversation, feel free to move it further to Hopin or Wolf's Match. Up to you which option you choose. There are so many during Wolf Summit. Now we are going to welcome our next startup. We have to move on. And I hope it's going to be according to the plan. And yes, we have Ezra and we have Ward. Super. Can you share your screen? We cannot see it for now.
Yes, yes.
We can hear you. That's good.
Hello.
Hello.
So can you see my screen now?
Just give me a second. Maybe it's loading. For now, I cannot. Okay.
Right now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
But switch to presentation, please. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. 3 minutes. Take it away.
So, my name is Ward Yassin, and I am the CEO of Isra Token Project, a project that will connect real estate, tourism, and cryptocurrency businesses through an all-in-one platform, highly developed, that will connect all those businesses together. We have founded this project due to lots of problems facing the real estate business. Those problems include lack of advertising platforms, high prices for real estate marketing, limitations and restrictions facing international investors, especially payments and fiat transfer restrictions. And in order to enter the real estate world, you need to be rich for sure. The next problem is lack of real estate data analysis and centralization of the tourism business. So in order to solve those problems, we have founded multiple solutions in an all-in-one platform. The first part is Isra Property, which is a platform that will allow property owners and agents to list and manage their properties for sale and rent. For sure, it will be internationally. Right now, we are focused in Romania and Israel. The next solution is Isra Bookings, a platform that will allow property owners to receive bookings and reservations per night and will offer our visitors a wide range of hotels, apartments, vacation houses, and more. And the next platform is Isra Investments, which is a platform where investors can participate in raising funding to buy properties that will be managed by Isra team. And the profits will be paid in dividends for the investors. And the next thing is connecting tourism and travel. We have done this through two platforms, which is Isra Flights Scanner, which is a platform that will connect the travelers to all the airlines and which will give them the opportunity to compare and find the ticket that best matches their needs. And then Isra City Explorer, which is a platform allowing travelers to take virtual 3D tours all over the world. Those tours will be provided by certified tour agents from all over the world. In order to connect the cryptocurrency with the real estate and tourism business, we have made one platform, which is Isra Exchange, which is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency exchange where traders will benefit from zero commissions or zero fees while trading in Isra pairs. And we are aiming to also build our Isra mining farm, which will be a green energy mining farm for cryptocurrency. So our ambition is, as a company, is to build a community where our success is your success. And with time, we hope and aspire to expand our resources in order to build a worldwide community where we invest and grow together, merging real estate, technology, and on the infrastructure of blockchains. With our growth, we will seek to expand to higher levels, such as building our own complexes and crypto mining farms. From where we see it, the future looks bright for us in Isra family. So
Okay, we are already in the Q&A, as you just said. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Are there any questions from our judges?
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Yes. Hi. What token do you use? Ethereum? What's it called? ERC20? Is that the one you're using, or is it your own complete coin? Or?
ERC10. ERC10.
Yeah, ERC10. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Which is a new technology from Tron Network.
What do you need? Do you need just investors, or also real estate, or what do you need exactly? Because you seem to be an intermediary at the moment.
like we have the money to develop our platforms, but in order to expand internationally, we are already expanded in Romania and Israel. We have our connections which are ready to list their properties for sale and for rent. We have multiple connections with agencies, developers, and more. But in order to expand internationally, we need investors, we need contributors, people to help us with expanding, with connections, with
Yeah,
big
I'll reach
companies.
out. I'll reach out to you after the conversation because I have someone for you who's interesting. Exactly.
Yes, please.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This
Any
is
other
going well.
questions? I will be happy.
Is there any other question? Are there any other questions from our judges? Super.
Yeah, for a potential investment, would you want it to be purely equity, or would you want an investor to participate in purchasing the Ezra token as well?
No, we will be looking for investors to invest in our token. We will offer to the investors which will participate in our token sale through Wolf Summit. We will be giving them 20% bonus for their purchases, but the minimum investment will be 2,000 euros.
Got it. Thank you.
We still have 1 minute to go. Is there anything else that we'd like to ask?
I would like to say one more thing.
All right.
30% of Ezra bookings, Ezra Property Platform, and Ezra City Explorer will be paid in dividends for token holders. So that which will start starting next month.
I have one more question. Which tax jurisdiction do you have? Because most people go to Zug in Switzerland. Where are you registered with your?
We are registered in Romania.
And that's optimal for cryptocurrencies and all these things because Germany is not that easy to conquer, basically.
Yes, and we have also focused on automaticity, which will decrease our outcomes and only focus on profits, not on income and profits, not outcome. We have focused on having less outcome. So it will not be a big problem with taxes.
Thank you so much. Time is up. So now we will move on, but I understand that you have your booth in the expo zone, right? Okay, you surely can hear us, so make sure to go to Hopin and let people know how to find you if they're interested after the pitch. So now we are moving on to Legit, I believe, and Alex.
Hello.
Perfect. Hello. Can you share your screen with us?
Yep, I'm sharing it right now. I hope everyone can see it.
Yes, perfect. You've got 3 minutes. Take it away.
Awesome. So, hi everyone. I'm Alex from Legit app, and thank you very much for being here. So, 80% of people globally can't afford legal services, and every day millions of people get into situations that need fast, affordable, and quality legal help. It's a serious issue. A problem at work or a dispute with a landlord, they can easily put you in a desperate situation. Or imagine you're somewhere in a new country and you have a car accident and have no clue what your rights are or who to call. This is seriously, seriously bad. On one side, the average person has many struggles when seeking legal help. And when they do, they can even be neglected by the big law firms that are looking for big clients that have a lot of money. On the other side, the legal professionals struggle reaching potential clients. The delayed and unpaid invoices are current, frequent, recurring problem. And lawyers often have to chase clients just to get paid and give them huge discounts. Just, give me the money, I'll give you a big discount. These are the problems that we are trying to solve. And our solution is Legit. It's a true smart legal services marketplace for quick, small consultations. And just a few taps, and you're talking to a local expert in your language, wherever you are, in any country. The whole user journey, from initial question to the conclusion of the consultation, happens within the platform in our live secure chat system. So Legit actually frees lawyers from the hassle of administrative tasks or chasing unpaid invoices, and opens new doors to clients from around the world. It takes a few minutes to bid and answer a question. No need for lengthy in-person communication or anything like that. Simple, easy to use. This is a little bit more about our product. We already launched it, and we are focusing on low friction user experience. So that it's very, very easy to use. No need to ask clients too many things to do. Just write the question and send it off. And we offer an auction style system, which means the clients get the best price. And we have a quality control in place. Our partner lawyers in each country, currently in the Baltics and Poland, are checking to make sure that the lawyers we onboard are qualified and the job they do is good. So we also provide, make sure that the question goes to the right lawyer. And this is our smart AI system that does the filtering for that. Of course, we take the payment, and the payment only goes to the lawyer once the client confirms that they're happy with the job that the lawyer has done. If they're not, they can submit a dispute, and we have a dispute system in place that protects the client too. So this is our market. It's pretty big. We are focusing on the individual user segment of the global legal services market. It's about 111 billion euros globally, and in Europe, that's about 25 billion euros. And our business model is really simple. First, it's commission based, 15 to 20% commission from every transaction, and we will also charge lawyers a subscription fee for the CRM that will have advanced features that the lawyers need when they use our platform. We are targeting natural persons and legal professionals. This is very, very simple. The important thing to note is that the legal professionals we target are individuals, not the big law firms. They're already good and happy. So we have partnerships across the Baltics and Poland. We have 35 expert lawyers online, live, ready to work, and they're doing their jobs, replying to users' questions in Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. And we've also made agreements with experts in Serbia, Finland, and Croatia, and Spain and Netherlands, actually. Yeah, for the stage 2. Our stage 1 was focused on the Baltics only, but the stage 2 of testing our products will be a little bit wider. We're negotiating with Germany and France, and with a few legal tech and insurtech companies to establish partnerships. After conducting our first tests, our first test involved very little marketing. We focused on testing our platform, getting user feedback, and see what we can improve. In 1 month, we had about 100 clients, and our lawyers, 35 lawyers responded to clients' queries. And in overall, our metrics were quite good, with an average price of a question being 100 euros, which seems pretty high. But because we offer transparency for the client knows exactly how much they're paying. This is not that much at all. We have some competition. So we split our competition into 3 parts: low cost, general, and expensive. If we look at general, like Hugo Legal in Estonia, they're focusing on chatbots. And I'm not sure what stage their platform is at, but from our research, we are a little bit ahead of our competition, and our secret sauce is the quality control, the dispute resolution system, and the fact that we focus on small consultations. We are not trying to take over the world.
Okay, Alex, sorry to interrupt you, but we have over 1 minute left for the Q&A session. So maybe we'll let our judges ask some questions if there are any.
Of course, please.
Hey, how's it going? This is Kyle from SOSV. Could you please describe the customer journey for us?
Yeah, so the client goes on our platform, he types in a question, he is then shown how many lawyers can respond to this question or are available right now. And if the client wants, he can register, the question gets sent off, the lawyers send bids on this question, and then the client can choose the best lawyer that matches his budget, the lawyer's experience, the rating of the lawyer, and everything like that, the client accepts this bid, and everything happens on the platform.
Got it. So how do lawyers charge the clients per inquiry or per hour or per minute, whatever?
Oh, it's per inquiry. It's a flat fee. So because we're focused on small consultations, it's a flat fee that we are focused on. So the client knows exactly how much they're paying. They're not going to get an unexpected €1,000 bill.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
How much are you
Time
looking to
is
raise?
up. Thank you, John, for
We
the
are looking
question.
to raise
But
500,000.
Alex, if you can maybe answer that on the chat section in the Hopin platform, on the pitching stage, that would be great because we ran out of time. I have to be fair to other startups. So thanks a lot for your pitch. And we are moving on to Monaco solicitors. Yes, and we've got here Alex. Alex, we cannot see your presentation yet. Are you sharing it with us?
Yes, let me just press the button. Here we go. Is that good? You can see that now, yeah?
Yes, we can see the website. So take it away. You've got 3 minutes.
Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, thanks for hosting me. Guys, my name's Alex Monaco. I'm a lawyer and I own a law firm in London called Monaco Solicitors. I wanted to show you the prototype product first, and then I'll show you the pitch after. So just to give you an idea of what we're building. Obviously, my colleague Alex explained how difficult it is for people to access justice globally. We've seen, especially during the pandemic, huge amounts of people's legal rights being affected. We're currently developing this for employment rights. So people who perhaps they've been forced to attend an unsafe workplace, maybe they're vulnerable, or one of their family members is vulnerable, and they don't know what to do about their legal rights. But this applies to, you know, people have legal rights around many different things. I'm just demoing you the labor law version. So what's the problem at work? Well, here we are, talk about coronavirus, sickness issues, excessive workload. And once you've been through the questions, what you're going to end up doing is in a sort of an automated letter writing tool. So here you are, you're writing a legal letter. Now this is very much data science backed. So in these holes here, so we have data science solutions for this. So it will, this will complete your letter for you. So it's effectively a letter writing tool, the kind of thing that Microsoft or Google might create, but we're just doing it for law. And it's a global tool. Obviously, with the rules-based stuff, it only gets you so far. The average person can press the buttons that I just showed you, but filling in the gaps about your case, this is a bit more difficult when you have to fill in the gaps here. So that's where the data science solutions come in. I'll take you across straight to the deck. I think I've got another minute left still. So I'll just load it up. I mean, we do have revenues of 1.5 million last year, but that's not from this product. This is quite a new product. So from this product, we haven't really launched yet. We've got about 20,000 or something of revenues from that, but we are a growing company. We had 1 million the year before. We do have our own data. So we've been trading for 5 years in this company. So we've got our own proprietary data set, which is our defensibility in this situation, because you can't come in, unless you're a law firm, you can't come in and do this. I'd also have data scientists from Amazon, Alexa, and from Samsung Electronics as well. Really top people who I work with every day. I'm in there. I've been retraining as a data scientist, believe it or not. Business model mainly B2C with some B2B, selling the software as well as the platform. Obviously, there's huge revenues across different across the different verticals. We're going to start off with countries that do you know, the similar kind of law, like Australia and Canada, and then America, India, and widen it out across the globe. So looking for global expansion in a couple of years' time. And the fully funded plan is for 3 million, but we also got a UK government grant from Innovate, which is you know, an innovation agency, and that's really my 3 minutes, I think. So I should I should get some questions going.
We are already in the Q&A. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Who'd like to start with the questions?
Can I ask something?
I really like this. Question for you though, with respect to, it's John Sharp. I'm up. I don't know where I am on your screen. Yeah, just in terms of the competition that's out there, you kind of briefly mentioned a couple of things, but what do you see? I very much like the way you've presented it and designed it. I particularly like the new title you introduced there of legal engineer. So I'd love to hear a bit more about what the competitive landscape is, because I think what you're doing is terrific.
Right, it's very interesting, John. I mean, you've got a couple of companies in America dipping the little toe in. They're using rules-based systems. No one's really got that data science backed system going on at all globally, and I mean no one. And it's kind of bizarre. But I think that it's a tough problem for big companies like Google and Amazon and Microsoft to come in and make this, because they don't have that law connection. And being very much about the individuals, all legal tech is kind of focused on big corporations and helping other lawyers do contract review clauses or data science based around legal judgments. That's not helping the individual. The competition is really low. I mean, that's my kind of biggest challenge, is not having any competition and actually no one to copy. So we're just doing this anyway. I mean, we're lucky we can, we've got.
There's a group that we invested in London called Thought River. It's been very successful to combining data science with risk mitigation in legal documents. I'll contact you after this and put you in touch with them, because they've actually got a terrific group of backers in there that might be interested in what you're doing.
Perfect. Thank you so much, John. Really appreciate that. Cheers.
Alex, can I ask you something? Because I had a friend who did something similar. He wanted to introduce this into Germany, Spain, countries where there's a fixed table what lawyers can charge in their countries. I don't know if you're familiar with this. And I think they're not very welcome in these countries, because they think someone like you would be eating off their plate. Is there any way you could help, or, like you said, help people who don't have the means to go to a lawyer for just, having an hour session, even if they don't help them, charge a few €100? Because your solution would be great. I just know that my friend got edged out, basically, or the lobby is too strong to keep the old-fashioned systems there. So I think there's opportunities there if you can, enter these markets as well.
Yeah, thanks, Christian. Yeah, most AI companies say, well, we're here to help the professionals. We're here to augment the existing systems, but we're not here to do that. We're here to replace them. So I'm very sorry to your friend. But if we can do this online, we can do it from the UK or wherever we're based. We won't necessarily be regulated by the German and French regulators. I mean, I'm a lawyer, and obviously we are in a heavily regulated environment. So this is, again, one of our major challenges. But we do feel that this is the last sector, the last big profession to digitize, and now is the time, effectively. So this has to happen.
Thanks very much.
Hey, Alex, this is Kyle. This is Kyle from SOSB. We're quite active in the legal space. So we're actually interested to have a further conversation. So it'd be great if we can match in a way.
Oh yeah, I'd absolutely love to. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know how this platform works, but I'm sure.
All right, Alex, time is up, but I think it went pretty well. So thank you very much. And this was the last pitch of this particular slot. So we focused more on property and legal, but we still do have some time. And I'd like to ask our judges, because there's 5 of you and 5 startups, so not everyone had a chance to say as much as you'd like. So if you want to do some reverse pitch right now, maybe we'll start with Chase. Because there are many startups watching. It's not only those who are pitching here in this particular slot, but there are many watching. What do you have to offer? What are you looking for? Who should reach out to you at the conference, if you can let us know?
Yeah, happy to start it off. So I think the most important things I look for in a startup are team, market, and then product. And we've had some great startups pitch us today already. I focus a lot on fintech and enterprise software generally. So any startups in those spaces, feel free to reach out, and would love to chat with you.
Thanks a lot. Okay, so maybe next, Christian. Would you like to let startups know as well how to look for you, and what is it that you're looking for? in startups?
So I have a background. I was a VC before and worked at an angel network, which I left recently from America. You will see that on my LinkedIn profile. I have quite a lot of contacts. I've been based in Berlin the last few years, so I know a lot of people who have interesting projects. As I mentioned before, where I see synergies, where you can do introductions, and I see that some people here have, for example, the tech side covered, but maybe not the investor side, or, for example, people with banks that have big real estate portfolios who are looking for these kind of things. So I can sort of connect people and also invest or introduce people to investments. So that's my background. I'm quite open to most startups as long as I see some interesting, potentials to grow. And I'm focused more on continental Europe.
Okay, and next time Christian is on the jury, we'll make sure to have the camera on. Sorry for the technical difficulties today, but we'll fix that soon. Okay, next up, John, would you like to tell us a bit more about yourself?
Yeah, sure. We run a data-driven VC out of Singapore. It's global. We invest globally via a network of accelerators. We've spent quite a lot of money developing our data models and our back-end technology. I'd just like to comment on the guys that we just saw. I think the last startup that presented did a great job of staying within the time frame, and what that allowed him to do is spend 3 minutes and 30 seconds connecting with 5 investors. And I think that, and you'll notice that in having that time to connect, he was able to get 2 pretty good responses from those investors. So my message to the startups here would be spend your time really wisely and use the bulk of it where you can to engage with the investors, because that's really why you're here.
Perfect, thanks. And okay, so Kyle, time for your reverse pitch. What would you like to say to our startups who are watching?
Yeah, thanks, Rosie. So this is Kyle from SOSV. So we are an early stage, venture capital firm based out of Asia. So we look for both B2B and B2C software companies. We invest globally. We look for companies that already reached product market fit, all around the world, and we take the startups to Asia. In terms of verticals, we're vertical agnostic. We invest companies in, multiple industries. We are quite active in education, construction, enterprise SaaS, enterprise productivity softwares. Feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn if you're interested. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Kyle. Now we're moving to Gavin. Gavin from Salesforce. Would you like to tell us a bit more about yourself?
Yeah, thanks, Rosie. So, look, it's great to be across these presentations. I think everybody did a great job. I would echo what John said about timing. I think it's really important. It's something that you can prepare for. I know nerves can get in the way sometimes, but if you really want to make the most of your time, like John said, you want to make sure that you're sticking within the timing there. The 2 things I look for really is that the problem is defined really, really well. I thought Open Broker did that really well. Didn't see it so much in the others. And then the second one I think is really important is how are you going to stop people copying you? A lot of people talk about building a moat around your business. What are the barriers? Everybody's got a great idea, but how do you stop everybody else from copying it? So I think there's 2 really big things, really important things, but some great ideas there. A lot of great connections here. So yeah, wish everybody the best.
Okay, thank you very much. So right now, I can let you know that next hour will be led. Next 2 hours actually will be led by my colleague Anna, and the sectors that we will be looking at will be mobility, hardware solutions, software, data, and apps in the third one. So just letting you know what is going to come up next. And also one thing to add from SOSV, as Kyle is from SOSV, we will have also a judge in the finals, and it will be Oscar Ramos. So just letting you know as well what's the situation. All right. So in this case, I would like to very much thank you for assessing the startups, and please also do the assessing that we need in order to calculate the votes later. So I hope that you have seen that in the calendar invitation. I'm talking to the judges here only. So in case you have any questions, just let us know. But now talking to the audience on Hopin. I hope that you enjoyed this first session, and I will see you again a bit later. And as I said, Anna will be joining us in the next session. So right now we will see a video from Edworking Co. A video from one of our Great Pitch Contest Awards partners. So just letting you know. And see you soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gavin, Kyle, John, Chase, and Christian, and see you soon.
Thanks very much.